Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Noise and welcome back to Agrarian Skies 2. In the last episode, we were working on Thaumcraft stuff. Making a bunch of stuff. We were looking at, well, what all did we do? We made a couple things up here. We made a few things over here. We were trying to get some quests that unlock other quests, basically. We made the growth lamps. That was something we did. So basically, just a lot of things that we need to do. And well, I was looking into some of these quests, and for example, this animation core, we were looking at maybe making that guy. And yeah, it's not going to happen anytime soon. I looked up the recipe for it because that usually gives you a clue of what you need to unlock it. I was also looking for the actual research it requires. And turns out that the animation core, the animation wand core, it is related to the animation powder that we made last time, but it also requires a primordial pearl. So yeah, we're not going to get that because that comes from the Thaumcraft dungeon. So we are just going to continue working with Thaumcraft stuff, making whatever we can, and trying to finish up most of these quests, if not all of them. And then I think the next episode we will take a break, move on to something else, maybe do some blood magic, or I don't even know. Still have to work with bees. I actually had a zombie spawn on me, by the way. Kind of funny. That spot where that torch is, right here, that was a dark spot, and it's the only dark spot in the area over here, and there was a zombie down here just kind of hanging out. It was kind of weird. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and start making some stuff. So let's start with Dreamwood Staff Core. Can we do that? So the Dreamwood Staff Core is Dreamwood rods and a dragonstone. So it is Dreamwood and a bunch of runes. Okay, so Botania stuff. Do we have any Dreamwood lying around? We have a couple runes. Do we have... We have exactly 2. Which, luckily, is all we need. Do we have any Dragonstones? We do have one. Perfect. Alright, so we should be able to make this. It shouldn't be too bad. We just need to get... let's see, it looks like the first 8 runes, so the basic 4, which we have a couple, and then the seasons. So let's go ahead and look up this. And let's see, spring is saplings and wheat. Saplings, 3. How many does that make? That is wrong one. Summer. It only makes 1, so we're gonna want 3 sets of these, I think. So let's get 9 of those. Let's get some wheat, and we are going to need a bunch of stuff. So we're also going to need living rock, which we have on Autocraft, and we're going to need water runes, so mana steel, all that kind of stuff. So let's just get a bunch of things and see what all we can do. So spring is those with fire and water. So fishing rod, sugarcane. Let's get like 3 fishing rods. And sugarcane plus bone meal times 3. Wait, no, yeah, I just need 1 of each. So, bone meal. And we're going to want more iron. Let's just get a stack of iron. And I have plenty of mana. I really do. So, let's just throw all that in there. And we'll throw 1, 2, 3. I gotta smack it. And you picked up all the stuff. Alright, there we go. So let's go ahead and take this armor off because it is so annoying. When we don't need it, and it's just going to be easier just to put on our standard armor. But there is water runes and fire runes. So let's go ahead and do this again. And actually, do we have any other mana spreaders? No. Now for the mana runes, we are going to need a couple of these. So let's get 3 of those. Because I want extras of all this stuff, just in case something goes wrong. And we're also going to need mana diamonds, so we're going to need 3 of those. So 1, 2, 3. All right, smack that on there, and do it one more time, just for good measure. And then we're also gonna need fire. So let's only do 2 fire sets. So we're gonna need nether wart, gunpowder, and nether brick. So 1, 2. Get 2 of those crafting. Should not take much time at all. And then gunpowder. And that should be everything we need for that. Perfect. So that 1, 2, 3, smack it. And while that is doing its thing, let's get some mana diamonds. Those can go over there. And basically this is gonna be pretty easy. So there's another thing we can make, which is a taint thistle. This guy, and he requires what? Rune of Envy and some other stuff. So that's not too bad to make. So we'll start working on that as well. And do we have any runes of envy? We don't. What is envy? Water and winter. So we'll make an extra winter when we get there. So this is just gonna take a while. Honestly, let's break this guy. And as soon as you're done, we're gonna switch them. So we throw that on there. Grab it. Perfect. And this will make things go a lot faster. So we'll just set him down, bind him to the runic altar. We'll put this guy like here, bind him there, and then bind you there. Perfect. So this should be a lot faster. 2, 3, 1, 1. And there's spring. So yeah, it's just basically doing a bunch of this stuff. As you see, it is much faster. And mostly because this mana spreader is much better. So we'll just kind of do all this. Smack it. And there is the runes of spring. So we're going to need 3 of these. We are going to need more of those. Fire. So can't do that. I got a older version of Botania. You gotta actually throw it on there. You can't just place it. So that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so let's start storing this stuff over here. So we need this guy, 3 fire, water, spring. And we'll need this stuff as well. What's the mana diamonds for again? For the infusion, actually. So put that there. Perfect. Next up is going to be... So we have the air. We're going to need more of those. We're basically going to need to make another set of most of these things. So let's go ahead and get the Terra while we're prepping the rest of the mana ones. So let's get something like that going. So I can just do this. I need to remove the last thing. Perfect. If you shift right click on the runic altar, it removes whatever the last thing was. So we need earth, which is going to be stone, coal, and mushrooms. So let's go ahead and take care of that. So coal blocks. Let's go ahead and get 3 of these. We're gonna need stone, not store, and mushroom times 3. And we'll do something like that. So there is the mana. Let's go ahead and set this up. So we just need to make the rest of the runes. And honestly, this isn't terrible. But while we're doing this, what kind of things do we need with this Essentia-wise? So we need a lot of arbor and life. We have a lot of arbor, so we should be good on that. Herba and magic, we have a good bit of both of those. Census and Vicus. We need more Census, and we should be good on Victus, but let's go ahead and get a little bit more of that as well. So that is basically any sort of food. Soybeans are good. That's probably what I'll use. And then with Census, any of the dyes. Like lapis is good if I have a lot of lapis, which I do. So let's go ahead and throw a stack of lapis in here. And we also want soybeans, which I have plenty of, so let's throw a stack of those in as well. That'll give us just a lot of stuff, and I don't have to worry about it. So with that taken care of, just keep doing this. And we have the 3 earth. So all we need to do now is make the compound focus, or the compound runes, which means we're going to need other things as well. We're probably going to need another fire. We're going to need more air, and just a matter of getting things together. So let's go ahead and get the air runes. Let's just do one of these. So we need carpet, string, and a feather. And then spring. Next is summer, so 2 sand, slime, and melon. 2 sand, slime, and melon. So we need more melon. What's going to be the best way to do this? I don't think I have a machine to grow melons quickly, but I do have this over here. So let's go ahead and harvest this guy. Do I have any bone meal? I do. Cool. So we'll just get another piece. There we go. That should be enough. And honestly, we'll kind of deal with that kind of stuff later. I don't know that we're going to need a lot of melon anyways. There's so many mobs over there. But having some extra wouldn't be a bad thing. That's air, so we're also going to need fire. Let's go ahead and get the coal. Alright, no, that's earth. Fire is nether brick, nether wart, and gunpowder. So this is done. And gunpowder. So this should be everything we need to do at this point. Let's just grab all the extra ones. And we're probably going to need to make more. So summer is air and earth. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So yeah, we're probably gonna need to make more air. And we'll get that. We'll get to that point. So this, and those two make summer. And it is incredibly fast, but I don't have any more living rocks, so let's get some more of that. A lot of runes, but pretty simple to make. Now, as we go on, we're going to want to do... What am I missing? Melon. As we go on, we're going to want to make more stuff in general. And it's autumn and needs leaves and spider eyes. So let's get some leaves. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And spider eyes. So most of the part these are easy. So autumn, fire and air. I can't do it yet. I don't have any. I have 1 air, so let's go ahead and use it. And I'm missing a spider eye. So we need string carpet. And the feather. I had to remember what that last one was. Wow, we have so much food. So we do that. 1, 2, 3. So there is our first autumn one. We'll get all these air, and then winter we're gonna need 1 extra, so we're gonna need 4. So I'm just gonna take this. Who cares? Now winter is probably the worst to make, but we'll live. What am I missing? Oh, that was summer, not air. There's the spider eye. It was, of course, the first thing I put down. Alright, so that should work. So in order to get the winter, and we're going to need 4 of these because we need the... if we want the taint thistle, we need... envy, which is winter and water. So I'm gonna have to make more of those anyways. But winter requires cake. So let's go ahead and craft 4 cakes. We're missing 12 buckets of milk. I will get that here in a second. So let's go ahead and throw that there. That. And let's grab some buckets. I've got 27 buckets. Just take 16 and put them down here. So if I do this, we'll process it fast enough. Yeah. Alright, cool. So with that taken care of, we'll be able to get the milk here in a second. Let's go ahead and put the summer and autumn ones in here, and we literally just need winter, and we can do all those crafting. So winter is what runes? Earth and water, right? So we can put air back in here, and we're gonna need 4 of them. Winter also requires 2 snow and a wool. So we're going to need 4 wool and 8 snow. And then the cakes, 4 cakes. Now that won't take very long. We also need to make a fishing rod, sugar cane, and bone meal for the extra water. So let's go ahead and do this. So this, Smack it. It takes a second. And there's winter. So that's these two. That. The wool didn't get picked up. Alright, that's easy enough. So unfortunately this hopper hawk is driving me crazy. So let's turn him off. That way he doesn't pick up anything. And one more set after this. So if we take one of these winter runes, we're going to need 2 diamonds as well. So let's just grab that. And that. Easy enough. 2 diamonds go in there. So we're almost done with the runes. I know this is kind of tedious crafting, but we're very, very close to being done. And once we are, we'll go do the rest of the Thaumcraft stuff. So basically, this is kind of where we're at in this mod pack. We don't really need to set up too much automation. Occasionally we will, but for the most part, we're pretty much just at the point of we gotta hang around and do things. So Taint Thistle is also going to require gray and purple petals. So we'll have to see if we have those. So gray and purple. So that is easy. We still have plenty of mana. And both those were mana petals, right? Yes, we need a mana diamond, which we have, redstone root, and some grass. Redstone root, and we probably have some grass in here. So let's just throw that in there. Let's only keep one of those in there. The other one will go in here. And this stuff can be put away. Alright, now we should have everything we need. Let's make sure we have plenty of census. We do. And one of these days I'll probably need to make more Essentia stuff. So this guy in the middle. And then all of these guys. So this should not be too bad. We put that guy there. Let's be a little smart about this. So it doesn't really matter the order as much as just making sure that everything is obvious where it goes. So this is a 8. This is a 10. So we have 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Mana diamond. And fire, earth, air. Do this. And that is balances enough as we can get it. So just smack it. And hopefully nothing goes bad. We need to do this twice. Now we have all these extra runes just in case something goes bad. We can fix it pretty easily, but hopefully not. So yeah, the actual infusion should not take that long. It shouldn't be too bad. I do need to come over here real quick and grab some more fragments because we need a knowledge fragment for the Taint Thistle. So just put that in there. I'm gonna eat the rest because why not? But it seems to be taking stuff. It took the mana diamond and the rune of mana, and it looks like it's going in order, so that's good to know. But then we just got to do this again. And winter. And we're good. So Silent Dream Rod. I don't have my scanning armor on. So there we go. We just have to do that one more time. So I guess let's just go ahead and do it. Same way, same setup. And diamond, winter. Cool. And the last thing we need is the dreamwood in the center. Smack it with our wand. And everything should be good. So, the silent dreamwood rods don't really do much for us. Unfortunately, because, well, they're silent. We need to activate them, and the way you do that is you throw them in a mana pool. So we'll go do that in just a second. And then, is there anything else we need for the Taint Thistle? No, we should have everything. It just requires a little bit of Essentia, or V, I guess. That is Essentia coming out of that guy. That is Centav, and V is what is used in the wands. A little bit confusing. It's just kind of different properties of the same thing. But yeah, this is not a bad infusion. Is it supposed to be? No, it's a minor infusion. Just a lot of stuff. Alright, so once this is done, we'll go throw both of those into the mana pool. We'll get what we need, and we'll make a cool little Dreamwood staff that we'll probably never use, I'll be honest. So, we'll come over here, and we'll just throw those in there. And we have Dreamwood rods, so let's throw those on the ground. We'll scan them. Nothing can be learned from them. Okay, they're in the system. I was going to say, something just picked them up. Oh, well, let's come over here and just make sure that we can't scan them. Nothing can be learned from it. Alright, well, that's fine. So let's do this first. Let's get the Dreamwood Staff Core. And throw that on the ground. We can at least scan that. So that should be the quest. And it is. Cool. It's one of the best materials for holding V. I did not realize that. Let's take a look at the book, because I'm actually curious about it. Staff Core is an attacking wand. So it's going to be in Forbidden Magic, which is over here. And I don't even know how much it holds. It just says significant more V than the equivalent wand and are able to apply more potent power when using foci. Okay, cool. And then you can make Elementium caps, which is really cool. They do require Gaia spirits though, so that's not something I really want to deal with, because I don't want to summon the Gaia Guardian. So let's go ahead and put these guys in here. Summer and spring. Perfect. And I guess let's go ahead and make the Taint Thistle, since we're sitting right here, and it shouldn't be too difficult. I don't know where it went. Alright, there it is. And I guess, there we go. So we have everything. There we go. That's the Whisper Weed. Do I not have the research for that? Okay, what is going on with that? No, we don't have the research. That's why. We need Taint. So I just made another Whisper Weed. I thought that recipe looked familiar. Oh, wow. Oh, well. So we have another Whisper Weed. There's literally no use for it, but whatever. So let's get the Taint research we need. And what is this? So it's just... Okay, this is a lot easier. It does require a Rune of Mana and a Rune of Gluttony. We have the Rune of Gluttony and the Mana, so we're just going to use those. We're going to hope things don't go bad. We need taint tendrils, which unfortunately is probably going to be the hardest thing to get. And then I believe it was 2 purple petals, right? So I didn't look closely enough at what the flower was that we were making, and it cost me. And now it won't actually look at it. So we need 3, but 2 need to be mana. All right. So that's easy enough. We'll just come back over here. There we go. And now the real question. So, yeah, any eye does not like a lot of these mods with the, yeah, there it is. So it doesn't really like the Botania, or the rather it doesn't like Thaumcraft that well. Now taint tendrils, how can we get that? Not entirely sure. So let's look at X asterisk, and no, nothing there. Nothing in there. Components, that's for stuff later, I think. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So taint tendrils, they come from taint root seeds, which we can't get. So I'm not entirely sure how to handle that. We can get the tainted goo, I know that much. And then the taint shards are a thing, but like we can make the different shards, that's easy. But making the tendrils and whatnot, I'm not entirely sure how to do that. So, I guess for the time being, let's go ahead and put this stuff in here. And I'll just have to hopefully remember that that's in there. So let's complete that quest, let's claim that reward, and we got a legendary reward bag, and we got some silver boots. Cool. So with that taken care of, is there any other more like Botania stuff? Let's get a theme going. So in the Sky Farm, is there anything here? No. Power grid, we don't have anything there. Mystical blood, that's all blood magic. Could get a blood rod, which is another wand core. Do we have that research? We do. And it's nasty. Okay, never mind. We'll worry about that one later. Let's see, anything else? Planergistics still doesn't have anything. For the hoarding, doesn't have anything. Alright, well, let's just go back here. And let's make an elevator. Arcane levitators. Levitators? If I can spell, Arcane Levitator. There we go. So this is actually pretty easy. Can we make that? If not, what are we missing? We need great wood. And so we need 3 of them. It's easy enough. It's 1, 2, and we need another earth shard. So that will literally take just a second. If I go to the right thing. How much grass do we have? 47. Let's make like 20 of those. There's at least one. So let's just get this guy going again. And there's the arcane levitators. I don't know why I'm having trouble say that, but there we go. That was easy enough. Focal manipulator. Let's see how difficult that one is. So focal manipulator does require a little bit more. Let's make those slabs. I actually don't know if we need those slabs yet or not. So we just need one of these guys. Right? Yes. So we need a table. Easy enough. And arcane stone brick slabs, which again, easy enough. So that is a pretty simple craft. I should probably be scanning this stuff just to get more research points, but I forgot to. So let's do that real quick, and there we go. So we'll get 1 focus of fire, which is really cool. It shoots out fire. I believe it's F. Yeah, hold F, and you can shoot fire. So I don't know if you can ever scan those, but if you shift F, it takes it off. So pretty cool. Not really anything I care too much about, but did I scan the fire? I did. Okay. So that's that quest. And then there's also... Okay, I don't really want to do this because that is annoying to make. Let's see, tally box. We could do that probably. I kind of want to see how bad is this Sarah converter. That sounds terrifying. Sarah converter. It's actually not terrible. Alright, so we need a crucible, which I don't think we have, so we'll need a cauldron. Autocraft. We'll need 2 arcane alchemical constructs. So don't have any of those yet, but that should be, I mean, pretty easy to get. We just need the buffer Essentia valve. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we'll need the great wood. Logs turned into planks. Let's go ahead and just get like a stack of them. So 1, and we need more stuff, of course. V filters, we can at least do it the cheaper way. And then Essentia tubes are not bad to make either. So it's just a lot of crafting, really. And there we go. Now, what's this other thing we need? We need an Essentia buffer. I don't think I've made one of these, so we're going to need a restricted Essentia tube and a Essentia valve. Which, have I scanned either of these? I have not scanned that. Alright, that was easy enough. I haven't scanned a cauldron either. Doesn't have anything. That's why. So we can put that stuff back and should be able to get this Essentia buffer. Cool. There it is. I was like, where'd it go? So we'll scan it real quick. And we just need to smack this guy. Pick him back up. Alright, so what's the last thing we need? We just need a... Is it a repeater or is it a... It is a comparator. So do we have a comparator? No. But that is easy enough to make. We just need redstone torches. Which, you know what? Let's go ahead and teach the system how to make these. And it'll make my life a little bit easier. So hopefully this goes well enough. So redstone and stick makes torches. 1, 2, 3. Let's go ahead and put that in here somewhere. It's not like we don't have plenty of space for all of this auto crafting. It's just a matter of getting it set up for what we need and whatnot. So redstone torches. There we go. There is the comparator. So with that taken care of, what goes in the center? Crucible. And then we just need to see and make sure we have everything. So that goes there. Those guys go there. Buffer and comparator. So in order to do this craft, we need 8 Humanus, 8 Permutatio, 16 Victus, and Magic. So Humanus we have plenty. Magic we have plenty. permutatio, and okay, so we have enough of everything. Perfect. This should be pretty easy then. It looks like it's a fairly minor infusion. It's just, I think it takes a good bit of, no, it's not even that. It's moderate for some reason. I don't even know why. But this should be this quest, and then honestly, I think it's about the time to wrap up the episode. I need to edit this stuff and get it uploaded today, so yeah, I'm a little bit behind. Oh well, it happens. But this should be this guy. So the Seroconverter, Thaumic Horizons, you can infuse yourself with different things, and it's going to give us some stuff, Ethereal Essence of Vidium and Silverwood, and then it's probably also going to, yeah, it's going to get more quests. So I need to figure out a way to get the taint tendrils, but otherwise we just kind of need to continue doing quests and cleaning up all this stuff. So I don't know that we're going to continue with Thaumcraft next time. We might work on some of these farming quests, which unfortunately we can't do all of them, but it's also going to require us to do more of, well, it's going to require us to do more Thaumcraft, but we could also potentially work on, for the hoarding, bee stuff or blood magic. There's really not much else for us to do, to be honest. I'm not going to do too much of the actual bee sample stuff. I do need to do some of the, I do need to do stuff with that, but we might just work on blood magic, making more runes and whatever we can. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, I'll figure out how to get the taint thistles if there's a good easy way, or if things are going to be luck based or just nightmarish or whatever. Next time we're probably not going to do Thaumcraft, but we might, depending on what we have to do. So we'll figure something out, I'm sure. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye!